Good morning. I'm going to read Joshua 1:1-9. But may I suggest you close your eyes while I read? Then you can just listen and maybe imagine you are Joshua, hearing this from God and seeing what impression you are left with. After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' aide, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now then, you and all this people get ready to cross the Jordan River into the land I am about to give you, to the Israelites. I will give you every place where you set your foot, as I promised Moses. Your territory will extend from the desert to Lebanon, and from the great river, the Euphrates, all the Hittite country, to the Mediterranean Sea in the west. No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their ancestors to give them. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. I'm sure that the words God highlighted to you would have been those 5 little words that would have rung in Joshua's ears after God highlighted them for him by repeating them 3 times. Be strong and very courageous. Joshua's problem was how to get millions of Israelites from one side of the Jordan, which was racing in full flood, to the other. God never tells him how it's going to happen. The most important thing for God was Joshua's heart. Was Joshua going to trust God alone, as Moses had tried to do before him? What God wants is the whole heart and deep trust of his followers. I think Jesus is the only human who has ever given God his whole heart and trust. We give him our scraps and when we realize we can't help ourselves. I wonder, what more might we give him of our wholehearted trust? I belong to 2 home groups, and at the end of our meetings we share our prayer requests and write them down so we can remember to pray for them in the coming week. And to these I write down the needs of the church and my friends and relatives, and those I know serving God abroad, like my friends in Burma, suffering under the brutal military regime. A few weeks ago, I was looking down this prayer list in my notepad, and I could feel my heart sinking lower and lower. There was so much need. And then God reminded me of these words he spoke to Joshua. All Joshua was told was to get ready and be strong, and that was the end of his responsibilities. In the same way, I could bring each request peacefully to my Father, knowing that he is the one holding the universe together and caring for all these dear ones so much more than I do. And then I can leave my responsibilities and cares and anxieties with him. It is his responsibility, not mine. And that gives a great freedom. We could maybe take these 5 words, be strong and very courageous, to help us once the lockdown ends and we can shake hands and hug again. These words are an encouragement and a guard against fear. I can imagine myself pottering along the aisle at Waitrose, suddenly aware of a group of unmasked people coming towards me. Will I leap sideways like a startled deer and flee to the safety of a neighbouring aisle? Will I be strong and very courageous and meet life as it comes, trusting in our wonderful God who holds us safely in the hollow of his hand?